So basically, I am running Snort in sniffer mode in order to look for anomalies. So I've been letting it run for a little bit with the sudo snort -dev -l command, and we're just looking for anomalies. So, and once we get those anomalies, we'll be able to create a snort rule that'll stop the reverse shell from occurring. So I think I've let this run enough. So I'll go ahead and do Control C. And we see that we got 39,000 packets. So we'll go ahead and let's see, I'll do ls. And that's our snort log file. So I'll do sudo just to analyze the log file and see what's going on. Snort.log. Okay, so if I can let me minus log 683.126. Sudo. Let's try that again. What that was. Okay, so we're gonna do sudo snort -r and then the log file. Okay. Yeah, I had the wrong thing there. So now we'll let it run. And we're just looking for anomalies, and based off those anomalies, we'll be able to, and then which tool is highly associated with this specific port number. So let this run for a bit and we'll move on. All right, so it stopped. It actually just stopped. We didn't have to do Control C this time. So got 3,900, 39,000 packets. So now that we've got that, I'm going to actually look for some anomalies. So off the bat, we see 4444. Let's just keep looking. See another one here. Another one here. Another one, another 4444, and it's kind of becoming apparent what's going on. So there's a lot of unusual traffic from this specific one. So we see it again, 4444. And I think as a cybersecurity analyst, if it's important to understand what this port is in particular. This is the port for Metasploit, or so it uses this port to eavesdrop on traffic and communications. So it's mostly used for Metasploit. So we see that this is TCP. It's TCP, and it's port 4444. And the tool highly associated with see if we get this specific app. Yeah, it's going to be Metasploit. It's not giving me specifics, but obviously. So, and also Now that we have that, we have our everything we need pretty much to create the actual rule. We have the service and we have the port number. So we're going to go back here and we're actually going to go to the Snort configuration to the so I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to the to the text editor so I can actually create the Snort rule. So in order to do that, we have to sudo back into it. Sudo nano snort and then log. Okay, let's see. Rules. Local dot rules. And it's basically going to be the same setup as the brute force rule that we created. So I'm going to do, so we're going to drop TCP from any IP address on port number 4444, and we'll send it. This is source, and then destination is going to be any IP address from any port, and the message we'll set it as message shell found. And then we'll specify the SID, Snort ID. The important thing is always make sure it's over 1. And then there, and then we'll do the rev B1. So this is basically saying drop any TCP packet that's found from any IP address on port 4444. And we're doing this because the analysis that we got from that log file was that 4444 was used a lot, and we basically from our research saw that that's used for a lot of attacks with Metasploit for eavesdropping and communications and things of that nature, exfiltrating data. So we were able to pretty much create this rule. So now our goal is to block any type of communication attempts with this specific IP address, because that's what we know. So this is in real time. We would want to do this a lot faster to stop it immediately. But anyway, we've created the rule and make sure everything is right. Message reverse shell close quote. It's ID 1. Okay. I think we're good money, so we can write out and we can exit. So now that we've written it out, we're going to have to again go here, and we're going to do the same one. It's going to be sudo snort -c for the configuration, etc snort and snort configuration -q for quiet, and then for the data for the packet capture, it's going to be that it's going to be a packet capture for the module. So it's going to be -daq Then AF packet deals with the actual packet, and we're going to specify the interface, which is going to be Ethernet 0 and 1, and we'll do a minus A, and then we'll do full sudo snort minus C configuration minus DC snort dot configuration minus Q. It's if packet minus interface a full. And now we should let that run, and eventually we'll get some type of information. Depending on how long it takes. Last time I got a notification. Let's see if we get a type of flag. Nothing yet. So. All right, so now we see that the flag is here. So you have successfully stopped the attack. So this is a reverse shell that will prevent it from occurring. So now we've blocked that specific port from accessing it. And then this is the flag here. And it should work. So we were successfully able to complete it by blocking that port, which was 4444. And as we can see, we were able to successfully secure the organization. And it's this type of intrusion prevention is very important, because it's one thing to have an IDS which just alerts you, but what makes Snort so different is it actually allows you to create rules on the fly that will pretty much like block attacks as they come in. So having a good grasp of this can be very important as far as securing an organization's network.